Hey, welcome back to Real Chill Talks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how you been?
Alright, so we're back again with another one. This time we're gonna aim for 30 minutes because we had a lot to say in the last video. It was like about an hour and it took me almost 3 hours to render.
Wow.
But
Good job, Dre. You did a great job.
Amazing. Yeah. And thank you guys for the views and the comments.
The opinions too.
Yeah, they were pretty great. Thanks. Someone called me the GOAT.
Alright, let's build up
I feel like my life is like great right now. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, the goons. Because if you guys don't know, this is Seiko, Ria, and Roberto.
Beyonce's a soft spot.
So today we're gonna start off with red flags in dating.
Again, this is just Ria and I. We're completely different. We understand everybody has different dating views and different things that they're looking for in guys. So
and different dating experiences.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is just our opinion.
That they want to share with you guys because apparently you think that Ria
We're not
and
speaking
Seiko
for the world. We're not speaking for the world.
Because sorry.
I mean, like, it's a fact. We are hot.
You want to do light first or deep?
Really light?
Go.
Light
go.
strokes or deep strokes?
I like to get deep, like from the beginning.
From the beginning,
jump.
or you like
Yeah,
rhythmic stuff? Okay.
You know, like
these double on
deep
tone.
then light, you know.
Deep, man. We have
Deep
no-
and light. I
Like,
wonder how that one
surprise me. I like
goes.
to be surprised.
Deep and light.
Somebody come and look at this.
Hey, you know, some people, you know.
Some water.
Yeah, if when in doubt, just sip some water, guys.
Yes, guys.
So
sip
grab
some
some
water.
so it's really a podcast type vibe, so you guys can actually listen to it in the background while you're doing something else. Yeah, but you don't have to actually watch. But if you want to, you can watch. So guys, on your first date, what would be your biggest turn off?
Biggest turn.
Because
Why is everybody looking at me?
because Seiko, you are on the right.
I've not been on many dates, FYI.
I don't believe you.
But biggest turn off for me would be if someone shows up sloppy looking. I think as if they didn't take time to like prepare themselves, be it like just even physically, because let's face it, the first thing you see in a person is their physical part. But if I feel like they actually had time to get ready, but they didn't go out of their way to get ready, then I don't know.
What do you mean
Okay.
get out of their way?
Like,
Not almost like put an
effort.
effort. But
They
I
come in
didn't
like
prepare.
Crocs.
They didn't-
Okay,
Crocs.
let's give a very good example. It would be another thing that I really don't like is when a guy shows up late. Yeah, I think, no, there are reasons. Maybe I'm stuck in traffic, but please let me know earlier on.
call ahead.
You know?
Call ahead.
Or text, that's fine. But what I mean is, say for example you're going on a date and this guy, you've dressed up obviously, you've taken a shower, you've put on some deodorant.
Because that's something you
You
don't
know-
do
No,
normally.
me too, right.
Well, some people don't. Let's face
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Let's face it.
They
there
take
are
a
people-
bath 2 days before.
Yeah, there are people who are, and that's fine. I'm not judging anybody who does that.
Also
But
don't
for
smell.
me personally, if I dress up and I go to a date and this guy shows up in, let's say,
Sweats.
sweats is
No.
fine. There's a taste to sweat. But let's say he just finished a soccer game and he's soaking wet
With sweat.
in
And his
soccer
cleats.
clothes.
Yeah.
And he just, there is the sexy musk smell that
Yeah, like,
men
I
have
just
that I
came from
really
a
love.
run, and it's just
That
like-
turns me on.
yeah, just-
but when you've just been running and
Whoa.
where's he going? He's going to find musk.
Trying to get like this. Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but
For me, like a guy who, like, for example, if I meet,
toilet. Sorry.
From 0 to 100 real quick, huh?
I understand what you mean. There's a difference between kind of meeting a guy in the middle of what he's doing. You know, it's kind of like surprising. Like if you meet a guy, you're on your running route, and you meet this dude who's also a runner, and he's like, "Hey, do you want coffee afterwards?" Like,
That's
you're like
kinda-
more understandable
Yeah.
of him like that. But like, I can talk about my personal experience just to emphasize what Seiko was saying. I met this person, and I really liked them. I really enjoyed talking to them, and they were really handsome looking. And we were gonna go on a date, and like he called me ahead, and he said, "Hey, I'm so sorry. Like I'm gonna be late about 30 to 45 minutes. Is that okay?" And I'm just like, you know what? Like, yeah, it's fine. You know,
I can watch 3 Friends episodes in 30 to 45 minutes.
Because I like really liked him, and I thought like something had came up. So I go there, and I'm like looking fine as I usually look, guys. Like, my hair was all down and curly. I was in this skater dress, you know, like the boobies were popping, the booty was popping.
We don't care about
I was
that.
I cared because like we've been talking for so long. I wanted to give the best impression, you know. My makeup was on fleek. You know, I remember like leaving home and asking you to like check me. He was like, like that's good, right? And then I go there to meet this dude, and he's like looking so busted, guys. Like, bro was in his friggin' gym clothes,
And they weren't even tasty.
and they weren't even they were like
They
the
were just
kind of gym clothes. Not like, you know, I'm like working out and I put on the cool gym clothes. It's like the like real like ones. I'm not saying that, you know, like that's bad, but I'm just saying like I prepared so much for this day, and this is how you come. And I see you, and I'm like telling myself, you know, like I'm just gonna like try my best to like let this happen. And he comes in, he's like, "Hey, Rita," and he comes in for a hug, and he lifts his hand over me, and guys,
I came over her.
You not. It was friggin', I don't know, like a biological hazard happening. It was whoa.
Like a forest?
3 bags.
It was like, Jesus, like, hey, all you ever smelled billy goats? All you ever smelled goats?
Yeah, because it's the rank and
A
also...
ram goat, you know what a ram goat? Jesus. Musty.
You mean like on the train
Like, this do smell musty, and you know what? I'm here still thinking like this was back in my early days of dating, so I was a nice. Now I'm not a nice. You show up looking like that, smelling like that, I'm gonna be like, deuces, bro. But I was like, I like this dude. So I like this dude, and we actually went on a date for like 3 hours. He was a really good conversationalist, nice personality. But you know what? Never called him again after that. Didn't want to see him again after that. Even till this day, it's been like a long time. When I think about him, the first thing that comes to my mind is his smell. And that is a definite red flag.
I know for girls, we take some time in getting ready. We want to make sure we look good, right? But men also, the good thing about being a man, I think, something that I always envied with my brothers is when they were getting ready, they just throw on a t-shirt, put on some jeans, some sneakers, and they still look good, you know? But women, we feel the need to go like, you know, makeup, like, oh, let's do that little scent, you know? So I understand that difference in both.
Layers of smell.
You know?
Like, okay, let's get the body spray.
I know. Then the hairspray, you know?
Then you throw on the perfume, the pants.
I kid you not, nothing smells better than a black woman who has recently put product in her hair, has used the right body,
Get me that
right
smell.
body soap, and the right lotion, and the right like perfume. Like it just
right.
Black women smell amazing. Like black girls, keep
we
your
digress.
matches.
We digress.
Yeah, and Robert's question.
Oh yeah, actually, I forgot it.
Well, since Robert is thinking right now.
Yeah, I just need my time.
Yeah, we can think.
I was just like you know what the thing was.
Hurt yourself here.
I was just so appalled about this body smell type thing. It's like, I mean, I've never met a person. Okay, I've also met women that didn't even put a day or something, and they were pretty smelly.
No, we're not saying that
Especially,
girls don't do it. We know girls do it too, right?
Yeah, guys, Japanese
I
people
guess that
don't
was like-
use deodorant too.
But only Japanese.
Yeah, there's some foreigners who don't use
really?
this.
No, like for me, what I realized coming here to Japan, it's like I'm like appalled. It's like almost like they bring the good manners and then they lose them here. It's like how many guys or even women I've met here that don't use any more deodorant. I was so close about to open a deodorant. Yeah, even women. I was so close to open up a shop, like like one of
But
those
you know,
shops,
it's
like those mobile
difficult to
shops.
find the deodorant that fits. Like
I just order online. I will bring my stuff from home. Let me tell you, hygiene is hygiene, bro. You don't
It's
mess with
amazing.
hygiene. Oral hygiene, listen to me.
yeah.
Dre.
Sorry. I've seen some crazy stuff. Even the little kids that.
Not even kids.
Yeah.
Like,
Even
I
little
mean,
kids.
we've
I see the
experienced-
teeth not there. How at 5 years old you have no teeth? Parents, sorry, off topic. Flossing, brushing regularly
Yeah.
is very important.
True. That is true.
True.
And also the
I beg.
breath. I think that's something that I noticed
Halitosis is
here
huge in Japan.
It's
Yeah.
massive. I remember there's some. Okay, I don't want to sound so negative about Japanese because it's not only Japanese, but I've noticed it a lot here in Cameroon. I never had that issue.
Sorry.
You know, I just never had that issue where I was seated next to someone and they would just breathe out and you could smell their breath.
Stomach.
You guys
can
ever
smell
had
their
that?
stomach.
No, have you guys
like,
ever had that?
No, it happens with the morning trains
depends.
here in Japan. And you catch morning trains between 7
I
and
caught
9.
morning taxis with 10 men in Cameroon and none of them smelled like that. I'm sorry. I'm serious
I
though.
just love British
But I
shade
don't
right
know.
now.
Is it maybe it's, you know, like diet combined with the smoking culture combined with the whole.
It's definitely diet. But anyways, that is off topic.
But yeah.
What would be, in your opinion, like the cutest thing a guy could do when he's dating?
Oh, that's so hard. That's
It
so hard.
depends on
I
the
can't-
guy, no?
Yeah, I think it depends on the guy for sure.
It depends. It really depends on his
Yeah.
personality, and it depends on if you have that kind of desire to want to be on the date.
I'm not that way though. I'm not that way. I think in a way, obviously, I understand what she's saying. You mean it's easier for you to grasp that if you're interested in the person in the first place, right?
Yeah,
Or there's some
yeah.
kind of potential in the person. But for me, I don't know. I have a way of looking at people and just finding quickly what is cute about them, like what I like about them, even if I'm not immediately interested. Does that make sense? And I think that's usually what encourages me to get to know a person better. It's like, oh, I like that aspect of him. Why don't we keep on talking? It might not. We might end up being friends, and that's fine. I just want. I don't know. I have that where I can just zoom in on one cute thing that he does. I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Okay
For
then,
me-
what is the cute thing about Drake?
Like, have you guys been on a date?
No, but no.
What do you mean?
Oh, you mean like in? I thought you meant in dating.
No, because she also said like I can find anywhere like any guy
Ah.
cutest thing, but yeah.
One thing that I really like, and I think I not told you this before, but one thing I really like in guys, because, and this is definitely something I'm looking for in a guy I want to be with, he has to make me laugh. And I like people who are funny, not the musk. Musk should come naturally, Dre.
Yes, naturally must call it brute.
Yes. Which c'est toujours on point. But anyway, so I like guys who make me laugh and who have humor. That's one thing I really liked about Dre. But how I met Dre actually was very random. I did a cover with a singer called Sayuri, and he liked the video and left a really nice comment for thank you very much. And from there he followed me on Instagram, but I don't have the culture of following back people I don't know necessarily, and we didn't even have friends in common. That's another reason why. But I bumped into him at a gala, and after speaking to him and seeing him dance and just interact with people, I actually really was attracted to his personality. He's very friendly. He's very down to earth, and I think he has this way of interacting with anybody from any level. And that's what I like, because I was just watching him and I was like, oh, he's spoken to the ambassador, he's spoken to Sasha, he's spoken to someone who's my level, the peasants, you know, the lesser people, and he's
Also
fine.
peasant.
So I think that's one thing that I really liked about Dre. So
And
that's
he's
for me.
single, guys.
I know he's single and he's really talented, a good dancer, a good
and
singer.
He's so ready to mingle.
And apparently he has soft lips. So one of you could try out and let us know if it's true.
Oh, we went way off.
Anyway, we digress. How
How
about
about you? Exactly.
I think now that you've explained the finding things cute about someone, I think everyone has their cute points, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I think for me it's really difficult to find a cute point after you've done something that really like annoys me or pisses me off. But like with the guys who have dated, like each guy was different because of their personality. So it might be really cute. Like I don't know. I like I'm not one of those shy girls. Like I go to a restaurant and I order like friggin' great food. Like I love food. Like if you're gonna take me out, like salad. Nah. I I'm gonna be ordering like great like dishes. I want to try something new, you know.
Red flag.
And and I like, for me, I really like to see men eat.
We need to move on, so. That ain't no problem. Huh? That ain't no problem.
Yeah, she does that.
I like to see everybody eat. I love when I cook. I like to watch people eating my food. I love to watch how people eat, how they interact, commune with food. It like tells me so much about them. It tells me like, for example, like there's some people like they're like so serious and so like cool looking, and then when they eat, like somehow they remind me of a child, and it's really adorable.
Food brings out the best in most people.
Yeah, nice. I think that's one of the things I look for. I really like shy, well, maybe not shy, but like low-key guys. And like if I meet a low-key guy and like we end up chatting and we end up going out, I really think it's cute when he feels comfortable to open up to me and start showing me like his humorous side or his really intelligent side and kind of like shining just for me. Like that's really adorable.
You just like when a guy shows you a facet of him
that other people
You don't know.
Yeah.
Take one to the first discover something. You're like, yes, for me is when a woman like Rhea, my beautiful friend here, probably the first time we're going out and she orders the most expensive thing on the menu without even watching what I'm ordering. I mean, just for first, like if you're together now, then fine. But the first time you kind of watch to see what they're picking, how they eat is important, how they treat the wait staff, how they just interact with people in general. Those like, excuse me, you didn't bring my and then like if it's like if you have asked them once or twice and they're still lacking, then you can get a bit more upset. But the first time, you didn't bring my swim. I'm like, check
like
please.
you're preaching.
Check please.
But like,
some Michelle.
that's so Michelle.
That's the first time. No, like.
Can I ask a
Okay,
question?
go ahead.
I know, like, you know, traditionally, we've been taught that men pay on the first date. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about having, like, for me, because I love choosing nice places.
Like,
for me, I love planning a first date because I'm usually talking to the person, and so I understand what they like, what they don't like, so I plan something that they would enjoy. Sometimes, like, I also choose restaurants that I want to try or that I think they would enjoy, and it might be on the pricier side. And in a situation like that, I'm always down. I always have my money to pay for the full date.
For the first?
For the full date.
Or for the full?
For the full date.
For the first
Him
time?
and myself.
For the first time?
Yeah. Him and myself. If he offers to pay, like, sure, he can pay, but I always make sure I have what it takes to take care of the both of us. And I have done it before. Have I seen these people afterwards?
I'm not even going to say anything.
So Roberts,
Okay.
what do you think about paying on the first date or half?
Okay, for instance, it depends on what kind of culture you grew up. Me, for instance, being half Italian, half Mozambican, growing up in Germany, and in Italy.
You half paid?
No, it's like for me, if I go out on a date, I don't know, but it's like, it's for me kind of, it makes me happy to pay for it. It's not something, it's not a have to. Actually, yeah, it's like an inner pride. It's like, yeah, let me be the man. Listen, I mean, yes, I am for equality and and gender equality, but the issue is like, come on, sometimes women don't let a man be a man.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's something that I sometimes it's like, so that's why when I'm asking you out, let's say on a date, no, I want to pay because I invited you out.
Okay, Rebecca.
I
invited who out? Who you invite out?
No.
Who? Tell me one more time. Who you invite out?
This is why the videos are 50 minutes long.
Yep.
Okay, so
It makes sense.
I think it makes sense, but here, I don't know, I grew up where you're supposed to actually pay for the date. So often what used to happen was when I used to date a lot in Jamaica, I would pay for the date.
A lot in Jamaica.
Yeah, dates more than I'm out here.
Jamaican girls, why wouldn't I hold on to this? Hey.
Alright, so I would pay for the date. And I ask questions and so. But like, I used to find that when I pay for the dates, oftentimes the dates were very lackluster.
There wasn't any chemistry. You didn't.
I don't know.
You didn't feel like you got your money's worth.
No, it was not money's worth, but it felt like it was a waste of more of a waste of time. And then I'm not looking for. I wasn't the guy that said if I pay for take it to date, I'm way don't want to have sex later. No. Or I must move something else later. There was no correlation there, right? But something just fell off, and at one point, what happened though? I started to try the Dutch way, the half, and that probably made me lose probably a really good girl.
Aww.
Yeah, and it came up later on because we were dating, and then when it was time to part, she basically said, "Hey, these are certain things that happened that we're adding up to," and then it culminated in something, and bam, we broke up. We're still good friends now, but it just kind of just put me back and said, "Okay, I didn't think about it that way." But then it's all about this feminist era, put it in quotes. If I invite you out to go somewhere together, then if we're going to eat some food, I'll pay for it. Even if I'm with a festival with a girl, I would say, "You want something to eat? Oh, come, let's get something to eat." I'm going to buy a beer there, buy a burger, buy a drink.
Or if you're going to do two.
But if I say, "Let's go out as a group," you're on your own.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, in my opinion, I definitely agree with both of you because back home, whenever I went out, I never paid for anything. And it kind of spoils girls too because
her face is so cute, she don't pay for nothing.
No, please. Seriously? No, not that. Even now, she can testify. Whenever I hang out with even my brother, he doesn't need to be my boyfriend. Even with my brother, he always pays. He hates when I actually pretend. Even sometimes he gets upset. So it's like, no, like I'm taking care of you, and that's how we were kind of brought up. But not only in our family, back home, men are just taught to, it's what they do.
We are supposed to take care of you.
No, that's another thing. It's not supposed to, but it's encouraged. It's something like, especially like you said, if I'm asking you out, in the back of your mind, you're thinking, I'm taking you out, so let me pay for it, right? And like you said too, I understand. I actually had a friend who, we are friends, but he asked me out during a season, and I remember whenever he would ask me out, because I thought we were friends, I'll be like, no, I can pay, no, I can pay, and I really force it on, and I saw in his face how just let me be, this is my moment to shine,
to show you how much
I love you.
She just took away his balls.
Bam! No. So that's something that I actually had to learn to change. It is a good gesture. Obviously, it comes from a good place. I don't want, and like you said, right? You kind of feel like you've wasted your time. And in my opinion, I felt like, oh, this guy's really sweet, and I like him as a friend, but I know he wants something more. So maybe in another way, let me just kind of draw the line and say, I will pay. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
That is so crazy. But in Japan, like dating half is
half and half. No, actually in Japan, sometimes you even have to pay for both people, which I've done. And I don't blame the other people, because in that case it was people who are students or shakaijin, so they didn't have proper jobs, and I had a proper job, so I didn't feel bad doing that. Why? Because I love the person, and it's a relationship, so you carry the other person almost, right? And it's not about subduing or putting them in a lower place, not at all. It's because I know right now it's not something you can really or easily afford, so why not? It's fine, I'll do it. And I also understand the half and half kind of thing, but I don't come from that culture, so sometimes it's really hard for me to, but I'm just gonna be real right now. Like, I always go to any date with
your vex money.
My vex money. This is money to cover my stuff, his stuff,
and the taxi,
and my taxi home or my transportation home.
Pretty much, she walks in with gold mine.
And like usually, like I have dated really great gentlemen that I usually try to keep it as simple as possible. When I go to the restaurant or wherever, like I want to try new things, but I'm not gonna go like right down to the most expensive wine or the most expensive dish, I can cover it myself, but I'm definitely down for doing like half and half. Like in Japan we say betsu. Like there's no way, because you're not paying for my food and expecting anything, especially when you turn out to be a creep. Okay? Like no way. Furthermore, if I invite you out, and I am definitely open to treating you, like I've done that to a guy before and he was like, okay.
No, but even if it's like betsu, I have no problems. Right now, what I'm doing, if I was, or not right now, but if I would go in future on dates, definitely what I'm going to do, I will ask first. if it makes them feel uncomfortable, if I'll pay all. Just to avoid the whole no. And then like, if it's okay. If it's not okay,
Avoid
fine.
it.
I think usually it's okay for the girls to bring up that. I don't think you have to. Usually a girl, like for me, like I'm very like straight and to the point. Like I would always offer like, hey, I got it this time, or is it okay if I pay for my stuff? And if the guy like refuses, I give him a couple times. He's like, no, I got it. Yeah, but it's fine. I can also pay for mine. He's like, no. I said like, okay, well maybe I can get like the coffee after or something after, you
The
know.
coffee.
Sometimes you have those kind of days, like, you know, the restaurant is closing. The restaurant is closing.
Your restaurant
you know,
or the restaurant?
You've been there a few hours and you're like, shall we move to place number 2?
What is wrong with you?
I'm on a roll.
Guys, like I love those place number 2 dates. They're amazing. You guys obviously don't have place number 2 dates.
Of course.
Wow.
Anyway, what's the furthest you'd go on, let's say, a first date? All right, so if it's a listen.
Oh, you.
I mean, are we talking about past experiences? Or are we talking about what we would like to do from now on?
Oh God. Wow.
I did one the
Fast
pause.
forward. Can we fast forward this question?
No.
Legit,
Let's be honest, right?
that's what I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. Let's be honest. Like, it's interesting to know.
Like what? I mean, I know. Like, what's the standard? Then, all right, not the furthest.
What's the standard? Like person, like everyone has different standards.
All right, let's go. Let's start. Let's softball it, guys. Then. Would you kiss on the first date? Yes or no?
Yes.
And what do you call by kiss? Lips only or a little bit of tongue?
He just ignored me.
Who just kisses with lips only?
Japanese.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
No, nothing is wrong with it. But you know, like
If you're in, all right. So I'm
lips
asking.
are the beginning, but by the time you end,
Seika's just sipping her lemon infused water over there.
I think it's really up
Like
to
she's
you.
really
It's really up
salty.
to you. It's up to the chemistry you have with this person, how long you've known this person, what you want with this person
I
in
kissing
that
nobody
moment
else.
and in the future. These people are joking, but hey,
Sorry.
like life is real and it's complicated. You will meet those people who you probably never met a day in your life. You kind of on a whim end up on a date with them and it goes swimmingly, and you find yourself all caught up in the physical stuff like real quick, and it's amazing. You find those people that they invite you out and you're just like, man, well, I mean, let's go see. And then over time, the more you see them, the urge to get more intimate
So
grows.
yes. Seika,
Okay.
He just got
I'm waiting on
Say
Seika.
no, like, just say no. Why would I say no? Then I say yes.
Yeah, but you've been talking the whole 50 minutes. I was trying to come in.
Go.
Anyways, for me personally, yes, I would totally kiss the person, but depends on a lot of things. One, if I feel connection with him, like I said, I don't go around kissing. That's one thing, because I feel that is no, seriously.
I don't either.
Real talks loves real talks. So I'm not gonna go around kissing guys. One, because I feel already becoming physical is like. There are a lot of people who do that.
Like just like
Like
randomly.
yes, in a club, like that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it! I like you.
There are a lot of people, and even just because they're drunk, they go around. I don't do that because I feel already getting physical. It's already a different level of intimacy. It's already allowing that person into some area of your life, you know. And for me, that's a lot. Already, that's a lot. And if you've met someone, for example, you've just bumped into someone in the street and say, "Hey, let's go get coffee." If we talk and it is good, then fine, we can do that. But if it is fire.
Okay.
What about you?
No, actually.
But at the same time, I've noticed that some people, for them that is like it's either like a hit or miss. It's almost like, oh, we kissed and you know that means we're going somewhere. It does in a way, yes, there's interest, but don't take that as
yes,
the
I'm
next
in.
date is something else.
Bang, bang,
No,
boom.
Nothing. It's
No.
not. It doesn't mean that.
Okay.
And there are also some people that need to kiss to know if they want to date a
Exactly,
person.
which is kind
Like-
of interesting for me. But anyway.
And it's not that big.
But yeah, everybody's different. right?
Roberto, what is your
So
thing?
no, my question is.
Kiss, no, I'm asking
No,
you.
me?
Kiss or no?
Hell
First date.
yeah.
Yeah, he's Italian.
Hell yeah. Sorry.
They kiss when they meet.
Yeah.
You know?
Alright, your question now, Roberto.
So no, of course, like if I'm going out on a date and I don't know, like for me it's like this. If I'm going out on a date, the vibes are good, I just follow the flow and if it's kissing, yes, why not?
Alright, so your question.
So
now.
my question is, since we talked about the kiss, how about sex on the first date?
I know, right?
I'm just gonna like stay here because
No.
you know what?
I do feel like the question is directed to me. But
People
anyway.
don't want to hear from me, so.
No, it's
No,
okay, you go
that's-
first, you go
that's
first,
true.
you go
If
first.
people
both
won't
of you.
even make eye contact with me, but you know what? I'm a treasure. I'm a treasure.
Dre, pick your water. Pick your water. Sip.
I'm a prude. I don't do sex on the first date, sorry.
Real talk, no.
No, actually, for me, I won't.
No,
I won't.
not me.
Yeah.
How about you, Ria?
Not even kiss. I don't want to touch her on the first date.
Really?
No.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
9. I'm joking. That's a joke. I'll kiss her, but no sex. No sex.
Wow.
Sex is supposed to be, to me, it's a spiritual connection, and so
It's next level connection, bro. Preach.
yes. So I don't think I kind of.
And
I waited.
You waited how many years? Can we hear that too? Because you were talking to the camera, we didn't.
Yes, that's the point. You gotta watch me for that one. I want to hear
You
Ria.
want to hear me?
I want to hear her talk about her sexualness.
Wow,
My sexualness.
The bottleness.
I
She's
feel.
busting her
I think I need
strong.
to go to the bathroom. Yeah.
You better pee in a damn glass. We all chill with
Okay.
Oh, God.
Sex on the first day. 9 times out of 10, no.
How, girl, give your answer. What kind of answer is that?
It means it's okay.
It's either no or yes. You cannot be on the fence.
No, listen.
Why would you say
listen.
no?
I say because I know what is like. Okay, dating someone you just met and dating someone who might have been in your life for a long time.
Ria,
two different
Ria. Just go. He said the first dates. You know
First
what it
dates.
means. Don't be giving pepper and
No,
Chicken.
so
bell
okay.
pepper.
Example,
Thank
okay.
you.
No. For example,
Paprika.
okay, if I
Scotch
had
Bell,
someone in
Scotch
my
bonnet,
life who
Scotch
was a
bonnet.
great friend for a really long time and knew me intimately, and we both find ourselves at a place in our life where we both want to date each other, I would probably have
I know,
no
even
problem
me, Jesus.
sleeping with them on the first date.
She's writing a
Because it would be
thesis
like
on this.
it would be like
Ria,
me
is
having-
it a yes or a no?
okay, you know what? If you don't want my opinion, don't ask for it. Then.
I do something.
Seriously, it's a yes or a no.
Why does it have to be a yes or no? Life is great. I've been in situations before where like first dates went from 0 to 100 real quick, and then like being in situations where like I wanted it to go there, but I held myself back for a certain reason. Like nothing is in black and white. You have to judge each situation as it comes. And I'm saying for me, if it was with someone who I knew for a long time, but we never really dated per se, and we had the first date, I'd be open to sex on the first date.
Okay. So depending on the person, yes. Okay.
So the answer was yes, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay for some people. It's fine.
No, I'm
Yeah,
going
go
to be
ahead.
straight honest. Yes, I would, because it depends on how the chemistry was. No, like I don't know. Have you never had that situation when you?
Sorry, I'm just. What's yours? I don't think I have one. But go ahead. I promise.
No, when you were so passionate, when you had like the first kiss and you were really like passionate, you were really feeling it, and it
I
was
was
like,
15
okay,
and
fuck
then
it.
stopped right up there, right outside my house.
I'm sorry.
So
the
did you
passion got
actually
killed
end
so
up?
early.
Did you actually end up dating this person, or it was
Yeah.
just a fling?
No, I'm really okay. I'm talking about myself, right?
Sorry.
Yeah,
So
you're talking
most
about
of the
yourself.
so most of the girls that I dated, I also ended up being in a relationship. Most of them.
Okay.
And really, it's almost like 80%.
Oh, it's your progression.
Oh, that's-
It's a part of
No,
the.
but yeah, but the issue was like, I mean, I'm not going out on a date with you, and then and then like like we kiss each other, everything is good, and then like just because it's the rule or it's society norm to not do it for not doing it.
Who
no, I
said it
would
was
go
a
with the-
society norm?
Well, let's say it is.
Society
It is
norm is people sleep
sleep.
around,
No.
Yeah, that's the opposite way instead.
Okay, for
I don't
instance.
think the norm is not to sleep around.
When
No.
I was growing
But
up,
then again, I don't know
for
what.
me, it's,
when I was
What do
growing
we know?
up, the norm was you kind of date, you try to date, and then
Then,
boom,
yeah.
bang, bang.
And things happen.
Yeah, it's the
Bang, bang.
natural occurrence of things.
This is what I mean. Like,
or evolution of
No,
things.
because you know what they say normally, like it's like when you sleep on the first date, and if it's a woman, it's always giving like that those kind of vibes. Oh, it's a slut. But for me, that's not the case because at the end of the day, it's just how you feel it. It doesn't mean that you have to go on every date and sleep directly immediately. But if it happens, because it's just like
that's
everything
why-
was perfect, just the vibes build up, and it's just like it's like reading sometimes a good book.
Yeah.
It's like you start.
no,
Yeah.
It depends on how you view sex and how you view dating.
Please don't spoil
to be
reading books for
honest.
me. That's not
I
the
mean-
same thing. But anyway.
Really? No,
I mean, things happen,
Let me
and
turn
you,
those pages,
as
baby.
a person, like the reason I gave my answer to is because I don't want people to feel like guilty or like they shouldn't. If you want to do it, sweetheart, do it.
Yeah, it's just our opinions. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
We have,
If you want to do it, do it. But
Nobody's judging you or
no, like why you're doing it. Like there's some people who think like they have to have sex with a person in order to make them their girlfriend or boyfriend. Like I'm gonna sleep with this guy because he's gonna totally love me and my fire. Like sis,
You're going to
that
burn
don't
in hell,
happen.
right?
That is not a realistic expectation. If you're gonna go sleep with this guy, sleep with him A because you want to sleep with him.
God is
B
watching
because
us.
you feel like this would be good for you. Whether this is first
Where's the
date
holy
or
water for
50th
this
date.
podcast?
By the way, I think Asha even was really happy about girls saying my is tired, and then he ended up like having his other problems.